Bottom left.
Oh, hi. Is this super quiet? Is this super loud? Who even knows? Oh yeah. Well, that's okay. I think some volumes may need to be adjusted, but on the whole, hello, we are here. We are back. Let's have a look here today. I need to see if all my audio is doing the right things. It may very well not be. Because I have done the cardinal sin and used Zoom. That's enough music for right now. No, let me just make sure all the levels are good, and then once that's been done, we can start this silliness. Okay, this looks good. Oh dear. So, how's this do? Yeah, thanks, stream closed captioner. I don't think I'll be getting to that today, but thanks for the warning in any case. Hello, we exist. Yep. Yeah, something decided to mess with my volumes again. And it's just one thing I check for before streams now. It's just a thing. And yes, I know I'm doubled. I'm fixing that now. There. I mean, I was echoing back to myself. I sort of assumed... Oh, no, actually, no. I have my browser coming into my headphones, and sometimes I have so many things going into so many things that it can be difficult to figure out sometimes what's going where. I could hear myself. You guys couldn't. No, it's fine. We're all good. Yay. So, I've been out for a couple of weeks. I was on holiday. I was in Rhode Island. It was a lot of fun. And honestly, just, good to unplug for a few weeks, but also just didn't have an immediate need to show anything off in particular. Today we're doing CodeCademy, or CodeCademy, or CodeCademy, however you want to pronounce that. Bit of a startup-like thing that just started to do its own thing. Fire? Who are we firing? Why are these throwing fire emoji at me? What's going on? Who dares with a fire? Hey, GoPro Slow Yo! Been a minute. Thank you so much for joining up again. CodeCademy today. Also, this is the obligatory. It is September this month. So if people do want to do something with Twitch subs, they are apparently 30% off now. I don't know honestly what that comes down to for like different. Apparently, mobile subscriptions are now differently priced to like desktop subscriptions in some countries, and there's tax and there's all these other things. So honestly, if you want to do that, be my guest and I would love you forever. But if you don't want to do that, completely cool with me. I'm not in this for the money. It always helps, of course, but I'm really here just to educate, have a good time, and apparently sweat. I should have opened this window before I started. Oh well. Okay, CodeCademy today. If we have time, and this is a bit of a polarizing thing, but I just want to see how that would work. I have gotten a couple comments on my YouTube videos that are really just YouTube videos, as in they're the archives of these streams here. And obviously, because that's exactly what they are, I haven't edited these. They're very raw, unedited archives. If I have 15 minutes of tech issues, you're going to see 15 minutes of tech issues. Now, I understand that that's not where everyone is coming for. So I do want to get into the habit of at least chapterizing these. And I looked into if I can do that on stream. It doesn't look like I can. So I'm going to have to actually go in and do that afterwards, which is more work for me. So that's kind of interesting. Now, what I do want to do is see if I can edit these a little bit at least, so you know the videos aren't quite as long. And for some people, that might just be a bit overwhelming. And there's not that many video editors, frankly, that are accessible enough to do that easily. Like there's a couple on I think there's Final Cut on the Mac that kind of works, and then there's on Windows you have amusingly enough Windows Photos that works okay, and I believe whatever Movie Maker is now, there is a thing called Clipchamp, which is a different app that somewhat does the same thing, and it also doesn't. It's a bit of a mess. So I'd have to go play with a number of tools. There's one thing as well that has AI features. It's the thing called Gling. Now I know that AI is a very polarizing topic in a lot of communities, so it's one of those. I'm not even sure if I should go near that hot potato right now, but hey, if it's something that works and it actually lets me do what I need to do, then I might have a play with it. For now, though, CodeCademy is the ticket. We're going to look at their website. We're going to look at some of their courses, see how that goes. Can I bring this microphone up a tiny bit so I don't have to lean down as much? Yes, I can. Beautiful. So what I know about CodeCademy and accessibility posture is that it used to be really bad. It used to be pretty bad, and then they sort of fixed their stuff over the last couple of years. I'm actually kind of curious where they're at now. It's not a free product. Like, you do have some free courses. Last time I checked, which is a couple years ago, to be fair, it was Python 2 was free, and Python 3 you had to pay for, which was scummy because even then Python 2 was end of life already for a while. So that was kind of, what are we doing really? For the sake of ease of use and my own just lack of completely frying to a crisp, I'm going to leave my room door open, which will mean that at some point a cat that's already meowing at the door is going to come in, and I may have to shoo him out now and again. Just fair warning, if you're allergic to cats. My cat just walked in. So yeah, CodeCademy is what we're doing today. And then after that, there is this thing called Gling that I may play with, but we'll see how much time we have and what we cover. Prinny the cat has some thoughts about AI too. Good to know. All right, so what, you want to be on camera? We can do that. Come here, buddy. Oh. Aww. Okay, you're going back down before you hurt yourself. You're way too squirrely today. Okay. Oh, the microphone fell down. There went the microphone. There we go. Well, got some cat clips for this channel now. Look at that. He's a good kitty. It's been following me around ever since I got back. It's really adorable. Okay, no, don't go under the desk. There's a bunch of things in there that are not cat-proof. All right. In any case, CodeCademy. Get it? Did. I still don't have proper badumts noises on my soundboard. Need to fix that. Okay, CodeCademy. We'll put that in Chrome. That's usually what I use for showing these off. Keep all my prawn away from you, you lecherous bastards. Let's see. Yep, there was a cat. More cat. Say hello. Ooh, you have sharp claws, buddy. You have very sharp claws. I'm putting you down. You squash me. All right, let's see what we do next. No. Apparently we keep away the cat. Yeah, you're a little bit of a menace today, bud. Chrome. That's what we're doing. Chrome. I don't think we need an incognito tab for this, but we may just in case. I want to look at the home page, just make a trial account. I think they still do those, and then just go play around a little bit. So let's just make an incognito. incognito for CodeCademy. CodeCademy.com. Oh, fun fact, if you didn't see it, there's like a class. Oh, that's a loaded question. I was gonna say there's this class action lawsuit against Google. Apparently, like, it kept data on people who were using incognito mode, and you apparently can get some money if you used it a certain time between a certain year and another certain year. I think like 2017 to 2023 or something. I saw a form that you can fill in. I have no idea to what degree it's bogus. I mean, if you can actually get anything, but it's out there on the web, so you can go play. Can't hurt much. As for your question, Matt Campos, so on the whole, no, it's generally considered to be the same, but there's always a but. Sometimes, like, more like complicated things with a bunch of ARIA and JavaScript in there may respond slightly differently. And sometimes you get like just really off. Like Chrome on the Mac with VoiceOver is a non-starter. And I think Firefox on the Mac is a little better now. So on the Mac side, it does actually matter a lot, and you're still really meant to be using Safari with VoiceOver, particularly if you're testing for accessibility, because Chrome is going to give you a bunch of false positives because of a bunch of bugs in OS, in like macOS, in Chromium, in VoiceOver, and sometimes just an interaction between the three that doesn't quite work out. But on the whole, yeah, it can be a bit of an it depends. It's very much a can I use.com situation, but for accessibility. And I don't think there is quite as easy a reference to go for that. Let me put Chrome on the screen. So I like that their title says learn to code for free. It's definitely not free, but hey, we'll look at it. Hang on. Where's my Google Chrome? There it is. The same what? Crescent says. Crescent says, isn't that the same as the free code camps? Oh, I think they... yeah, let's do a comparison in a second. I think it's similar, but not quite the same. So here's Chrome. No, it's not. It's like way more expensive than that. Let me see. So this has learn to code for free CodeCademy. Let's bring up free code camp. Yeah, I'm also using a mechanical keyboard, and I don't have Braille currently because my Braille display is possessed. It randomly starts pressing certain keys. I think a couple of switches might have gotten some moisture on them, and literally my left arrow and my right shift will just press themselves whenever they want to, which is really annoying when you're trying to get stuff done. So I need to get that fixed. Okay, so you're not wrong, Crescent says. They're very similar. CodeCademy says learn to code for free CodeCademy, and then Free Code Camp says learn to code for free coding courses for busy people. And there's not even a Free Code Camp mentioned in their title, which is very odd, actually. So that's fun. I also find it funny that they say coding courses for busy people, but then also have YouTube videos that are literally 24 hours long on their YouTube channel. Good job, guys. I bring this up a little bit. There we go. Microphone keeps getting away from me. Stay here, you cretin. Stop. Oh, fuck. There we go. Must be the heat. Screw is going. In all firmness, like I think I want to put, like I have a topper like that I'm not using. I may put that behind me to dampen some of the sound, and then redo my mic configuration so it's not so in my face, but is better in my face, if that makes any sense. For right now, though, future plans. I'm gonna send the speech for the screen reader through, so we can just sort of take a look at this as we go. So there's gonna be a lot of TTS in this, because again, I can't read out loud. It's not easy for me to do right now, so I'm gonna have the computer do it. My cat is busily exploring my very cluttered room right now. No idea what he's getting into. I hope he doesn't hurt himself. Game. There. Might be a bit fast for some people. Slow that down a bit. That'll do.
Rate 30, rate 30.
Okay, so yeah, we're on the thing. Oh, by the way, if anyone gifts me subscriptions, by the way, I will not see that unless you tell me. I haven't set up a trigger for that yet. I was going to do that before I left and I didn't. So if someone does that and I don't acknowledge you, I'm not ignoring you. I just don't have a trigger for that yet. So I don't see it unless I actually go looks explicitly.
Search landmark button. Edit search 10,700.
So this is free CodeCademy. This is the wrong site. We've already looked at this in my what is a screen reader video. If you want to see that, go all the way back in the live tab.
Learn to code for free CodeCademy.
This is the subject under test today. This is the SUD. Let's have a look what this is. So first thing we see.
Out of region clickable region link skip to content.
Content skip link, very good.
Out of region banner landmark main navigation landmark link graphic CodeCademy logo.
Okay, that's a lot.
Region link skip to content.
I find it kind of amusing that they stuck the skip to content in its own singular named region that they then did not actually give a name to. So it just says region. It's kind of odd. Like it doesn't. I can sort of see it that way. You can quickly get there. But it feels like over navigation to me a tiny bit. Let's just go.
Out of region banner landmark main navigation landmark link graphic CodeCademy logo.
CodeCademy. This is what you get when you put words together willy-nilly.
Button collapse catalog.
Okay. So first thing we see is a button collapse catalog. I'm not going to go through all this. I'm just going to go quickly through it.
Button collapse resources.
These are submenus. They say collapsed because they have ARIA expanded on. That's good.
Button collapse button collapse community. Button collapse pricing.
I wouldn't want links for these because these are drop downs.
Link career center.
Now it says learn to code for free. Let's first debunk that first and foremost
Link for
because
students. Link for teams.
it is most definitely not free.
Link career center. Link for teams. Button collapse search. Link for link career center. Link for teams. Link for students.
Hey, do we have 2 for teams here?
Link for teams. For teams. Link for teams.
Huh.
https://www.codecademy.com/business. Link for teams. https://www.codecademy.com/business number section pricing table.
Okay, so these things go to the same page. Just one of them goes straight to the list of prices, and some doesn't. Wait, where did the individual stuff go though?
Link for students. Link for individuals.
Oh, there it is. I just skipped past it. Okay, so let's have a look for the individuals page first and foremost. Is free code camp.
Pricing CodeCademy, Google Chrome.
In fact, free. That learn coding for free bit disappeared here. It's actually good. They're changing the title bar based on what page you're on, which is really helpful in a lot of things. Like, a lot of websites don't do it anymore. I kind of wish they did it more often, but let's keep going.
Main landmark, find a plan.
So yeah, let's see how free CodeCademy really is.
Level 2 basic.
Cheapest plan.
€0 always free. Start learning something new with basic access. Link sign up.
That's for free.
Heading level 2 plus.
And then the plus one
learn a skill €14.99
is $15 a month.
Heading learn a skill €14.99 a month. Build annually or €29.99.
Or you know, if you don't want to give them an even $180 right in one go, it's double that. That is a massive difference. You're literally paying half if you pay them for like 1 year as opposed to one per month, which is kind of interesting because maybe you only need a month, at which point you're really paying for like 2 months. I don't like these big differences. I do understand that you're meant to be picking the annual option, but not everyone just has $180 to just piss away at the moment's notice. So I don't know, this feels really capitalism to me, but okay. Before we keep looking here, let's have a look at the student options, because they do have student discounts.
Button collapse resources, button collapse community.
So if this is something you're doing to sort of shore up your computer science fundamentals or something while you're in school, let's see how doable that would be price-wise.
Resource community pricing button collapse.
This would, you know, I like that it's a student option. Really what you're doing is you're
link for students,
adding even more money to an already huge price. Coding course math, there you go.
Link for students.
Honestly, at this point, if you're going to pay that kind of money, I'd almost say go for Pluralsight instead. Although that is mostly videos. I actually really like educative.io. Is one of these sort of it's similar to CodeCademy, just more text and I think cheaper prices.
Link for students.
And they do not just code. I think they do some math, they have some machine learning stuff in there. I do believe CodeCademy does cybersecurity, so that's probably the one we'll look at today. But we'll have to see how it goes.
Link for students.
For students, let's see how bad it is for students.
CodeCademy.
All right, let's listen.
Achieve your goal.
Achieve your goal.
Did you know 82% of CodeCademy learners achieve what they set out to do? CodeCademy Pro Student gives you the tools you need to set new goals and achieve them. Price dot. Link upgrade now. Price dot. Link upgrade. Graphic. I started CodeCademy in May of 2022, and then I took the ethical hacking course, which was my graphic introduction into cybersecurity in October of 2022. Then 6 months after graduation, I got to the graphic point where I was able to get a job. Mario Roman.
Why is this whole entire testimony an image? Like, why couldn't you just paste that on the page?
Heading level 2 CodeCademy Pro student membership. With student pricing on CodeCademy Pro, eligible link college students and high school students can get complete access to our interactive curriculum for over 35% off the regular price. Study, practice, and a link upgrade now.
For over 35%. I don't know. I always feel like when you say over X% and then you use a whole number, like a 30 or 40 or 50, I'm like, why couldn't you just say the actual amount at that point? Like, you know it. Apparently you have the numbers.
Heading level 3 step-by-step guidance. Pro includes career paths and skill paths that tell you what to learn and in what order, so you won't waste time learning the wrong thing. Heading level 3 better knowledge retention, real world experience, head unlimited access to everything.
I'm not here to make like, you guys are gonna, if you want me to read all this out loud, you're gonna have to sponsor me first, folks. Just a hint, nudge nudge. Right?
Heading level 3 unlimited access to everything. Computer science career path, heading community chapters, heading left featured curriculum, learn JavaScript, build website, data science, programming, personality.
So they won't tell me the price. I have to go in and then I guess it depends on like a bunch of different things.
Show information.
Not our thing right now. I just want to go look at their actual curriculum. But yeah, I guess you click upgrade now and then you give your student's email address and then based on some magic algorithm, it'll tell you what you're going to have to pay. Which is apparently about 35%. So let's take that as a thing. 35%. If that were to be the monthly cost, you'd come down to about $30. 35% would be like $450. So that's if $30. 35% would be 6 plus $750 off. So that'd be like what, $22 instead of 29. All right, well. And then I guess it's a lot more for the annual still, which is still a really dumb practice, but all right. Let's go look at the homepage like proper. Let's skip the menu at the top here and just go play around.
Heading level 2 basic.
What am I looking? Oh, this is a pricing table. Let's go back here.
Learn to code.
Let's see their claims. What do they think we should be able to do? First thing I'm going to do is hit the number 1 for heading 1.
Main landmark, join the millions learning to code with CodeCademy for free, heading level 1.
Again, like we literally looked at this. It's not free. There's a couple things that you get for free. I think there's a couple of outdated courses and maybe like a handful of other things, but it's not free.
Email. Edit
I find that very sort of misleading, honestly.
Pass button collapsed, show information. Password.
Okay, show information within the collapsed button. What's that show?
Make sure your password is at least 8 characters and contains at least 1 uppercase letter and 1 lowercase letter, at least 1 number, at least 1 special character, like a number %. Avoid common passwords or strings like password, QWERTY, or 12,345. Show information button expand. Okay,
you say avoid, but you didn't tell me that I couldn't.
Collapsed.
Anyway, let's just make a trailer trash. It's not the word. Let's make a trial account that just has
checkbox not checked. Button sign up.
Some kind of name on it. Let's see.
Check if you are a human, do not fill in this field.
If you are a human, do not fill in this field. Okay, let's see. So we need to make an account here. We don't have an account. It tells us to join, so that's what we're going to do.
Email.
I don't have a handy
email edit required
thing, so I'm just going to use a throwaway email that I rarely ever use. Doxing myself since 1999.
Show information, but password edit.
We'll give a very simple password if people want to use this trailer account. Trial account. Why do I keep saying trailer account? It's very strange. Let's not make that the password. Trailer trash. No, that's not nice. That's not nice to say. Trailer wheel. Trailer wheel 1 exclamation point. There you go.
If you are a human,
do not fill in this field. Okay. Where's my confirmation thing? Sign up. Does it let me?
Welcome CodeCademy.
Welcome, thank you. Appreciate you. So we are on this new page. The title is welcome, and we don't have a heading 1 on the first page. Not good. Not a good start.
Main landmark link skip. Region link skip. Next heading at level 1.
What about a heading 2?
Main landmark, find what's right for you, heading level 2.
Yeah, we do have that. Okay.
Land.
Now,
Banner landmark, main navigation landmark, link graphic code.
I often get this question, is that a failure? Technically, no. There is a main landmark, so there is a quick way to get to the main part of the page for a screen reader user. Heading levels and skippage of heading levels is not a WCAG violation. It's just gonna grumble some people. Make some people grumble at you, rather, and it's not necessarily a huge issue, but it does come up. What are you doing? Oh, the cat's up to something. It's fine. So yeah, it's not a failure. It's just a little an HTML specification thing. Just a moment. I need to tell a cat that he needs to not be under my desk. There we go. He's been following me everywhere. It's kind of funny, actually. Okay.
Land, banner, landmark, main.
Oh, and of course WhatsApp fires and all the things go at the same time.
Region link, skip the content.
You don't get away from there. You got yourself at the most impossible place. Come on. Found a bit of plastic to play with. No, that's fine. Actually, he'll live.
Out of region link, skip the content. Out of region banner landmark main navigation landmark link graphic CodeCademy.
What was I talking about? Oh yeah.
No next heading at level 1.
So yeah, landmark. There's there. You can get here quickly. Let's see what they have us do for onboarding.
Main landmark, find what's right for you. Heading, answer 3 quick questions.
Answer 3 quick questions. This is very reminiscent of what TryHackMe does. I'm wondering who copied who here, but let's see.
Current 1, 2, 3.
So we have current 1, 2, 3. So it does tell us which one we're on. It doesn't look like we can navigate here with the keyboard, but that's okay. I don't think you can just go to a different one. Can you? No, you can't. So this is really just a sort of a ruler almost, where it just indicates where you are in a certain process.
3. Heading level 2. What do you want to learn about?
What do you want to learn about?
Button web development.
See, these are buttons,
Button
but not checkboxes, so we can't see if they're on or off. I'm going to have to make an assumption here and assume that they're all off.
Button web development. Button web development.
So we're going to click a couple things that I would find interesting. We want to learn about web development.
Welcome CodeCademy. Button learn a skill for my job. Button switch careers.
Oh.
Heading level 3. Current question, answer 3 quick. Heading level 2. Find what's right.
Okay. So the buttons are actually buttons. They're meant to be. You can only pick one topic. That's rude. Can I go back?
Answer quest, current 3. Heading button switch.
For some reason, I thought these would be like a number of checkboxes. You could just turn them all on, but
button
no.
Button learn for button not sure yet. People who set a goal are 40. Button back.
I can go back. All right.
Welcome CodeCademy document. Link skip personalization. Clickable. Main land we have button not sure yet. Button data visualization. Button mobile development.
Yeah, let's pick cybersecurity to keep it a little bit on topic here.
Button game
and I've actually not seen their stuff, so I'm actually curious how it would work.
Button machine learning. Button artificial and button web design. Button computer science. Button data science. Button web development. Heading level 2.
It's not there. That's great.
Button data. Button compute. Button web design. Button artificial and button machine learning.
AI, machine learning.
Button game development.
Game development. Mobile development.
Button data visualization. Button not sure yet.
No.
We have hundreds of courses.
It's gonna put no not sure yet for now.
Button learn for fun. Button learn. Button switch. Heading level 2. What do you want to achieve?
What do you want to achieve? I wonder if accessibility test is among these options. What do we got?
Button switch careers.
Switch career.
Button learn a skill for my
learn
job.
a skill for a
Button
job.
build a project. Button learn for school.
Project, school, fun. Let's say
button learn for school.
For fun.
Button learn for fun. Unknown. Welcome button beginner. I've never heading level 2. How much coding experience?
How much coding experience do you have?
Button intermediate. I've created some projects with code.
Let's say intermediate just for fun. Like, I don't think the accessibility is really going to matter much. Whichever level we pick, so let's not make it too easy. There we go. We've answered your questions. Building. Okay, now we're going to our dashboard. It did give us some ARIA progress reports there for that. That's good. There.
How to read cookie banner
I'm using you guys and the cat. Look at me, multi-streaming in all senses of the word.
No, next heading.
Let's see what we got.
Clickable My Home heading level 1.
My home. Okay, we got heading 1 here again. That's good. What's the title for this?
My Home, CodeCademy.
My home. Okay, I'm in my home. I think it's very clear that we're in my home. This is good.
Land. Banner landmark main navigation landmark link start free trial.
So I guess I am now on the basic plan, and I can go to start free trial to do just that. Start a free trial.
Menu button collapsed submenu.
I'm
user profile avatar.
Going to assume, given by the sort of borderline dark patterns I've seen on this website so far, that I'm going to have to enter my credit card before they'll allow me to do that. And they'll probably tell me that they're doing that so people don't keep making new trial accounts over and over and over again. Which, to be fair, is a fair point.
Link start free trial.
Let's see, what do we got? So I'm on my home.
Action, dashboard, button my learning, button events, button projects upgrade.
Got a couple buttons here.
Button workspaces, heading level 2 try plus or pro with a 7-day free trial.
Okay, we got a week free trial.
Go deeper and learn job ready skills. Practice with real world projects. Take assessments and earn certificates. Link try for free.
Kitty Cat just walked away from under the desk.
Heading level
Very
2,
good. Start learning.
Most popular intermediate.
Most popular intermediate. What do we got?
Link edit your recommendations based on your goals. Popular topics. Link Python.
Python.
Link JavaScript.
JavaScript.
Link HTML and
HTML and CSS.
Link free course. Link heading level 3 learn JavaScript. Full stack engineer heading learn what to learn heading left follow your progress heading level to discover more features heading left content info landmark company.
Alright, so what if I don't want these courses? What if I just want to go do something else?
No next edit field. Banner landmark main navigation landmark catalog button collapsed.
We can go to a catalog. Let's go look at these menus now, see how they handle.
Link Python. Link explore all courses.
We got
Link
Python,
link JavaScript,
JavaScript,
link HTML and link SQL,
SQL,
link
Java, C++,
link
C Sharp,
link Bash, link C,
Bash, C, PHP, R, Swift, cloud computing, AI, web development, data science, all the things. And this is why I do like CodeCademy for what they do. Like, I think they're a little pricey, but they very much do the free CodeCamp formula, just with a lot more different things. And I think they might be slightly more up to date as well.
Link new build your cybersecurity skills with new free video-based courses. Heading level 2 top career paths.
Okay, so we're not going to do cybersecurity after all, because it looks like that's literally just watching videos and maybe doing quizzes.
Link professional skills.
So let's do
My home heading level 1 try plus or pro with a start learning heading level 2 most popular link edit your recommendation popular top link Python link Java link a link free course link heading level 3 learn JavaScript.
Let's do learn JavaScript. That's apparently a free course. It's popular. Let's see how old stuff they teach
link
us.
Course. Link heading level link learn out link interactivity link beginner friendly link 15 hours
15 hours worth of stuff.
Link career path.
Very cool.
Link heading level 3 full stack
and then there's the full stack engineer career path that we're allowed to do. It doesn't say free course on that, so I wonder.
Link with
I'm pretty sure we're gonna get yanked into some kind of contract if we do that at some point along the way.
Link beginner friendly.
Like that one room TryHackMe has on the junior penetration tester path, where like one room is a VIP room and the other ones aren't, so you can't complete the path until you pay them at least 1 month. But almost all the other rooms are actually free. It's kind of a shit pattern, honestly.
Link 150 hours. Link free course. Link heading level 3 learn what to learn.
Okay, and then we got learn what to learn. What's that?
Link in this quick free course. You'll get the info you need to make your own decisions about what to.
Okay, so that teaches us essentially how to pick what we want, right?
Heading level 2, follow your
so let's do Python for the moment. That's really the one I started with when I first found this place, like 12 years ago.
Start learning, try plus or pro, start learn JavaScript heading level 3 link.
Sorry, let's do JavaScript rather. Python isn't listed here anymore. I'm guessing they got rid of that old Python 2 course, which honestly good riddance, because we don't want to teach people wrong things.
Privacy.
What we got? Let's see. We're now in the JavaScript course.
Main landmark, learn JavaScript.
This is going to be a heck on earth without Brittle display, but okay.
Learn how to use interactivity. Graphic 4 button 27,541 ratings.
That's a lot of ratings.
Button start.
So here's the start button. Let's press the start button, but first let's see what the course page looks like.
2,100,000.
Again, we do have a heading 1. This is good.
About this course heading level 2. You interact with JavaScript code all the time. You just might not realize it. It powers dynamic behavior on websites like this one and plays an important role in many fields like front and back-end engineering, game and mobile development, virtual reality, and more. In this you'll learn JavaScript fundamentals that will be helpful as you dive deeper into more advanced topics.
Okay, so yeah, I'm guessing they're just going to teach us like DOM manipulation and just overall like if, then, else, functions, loops, that kind of thing. I hope they'll teach us things like destructuring, arrow functions, and like things like immediately like executing function expressions. stuff of that nature. That'd be nice, but I don't know if they'll go that far. They'll probably just go start with the console log and go from there.
Heading level 2 skills you will gain.
Let's find out. Let's hit the start button. This looks good on the whole. Accessibility wise, of course, there's always something to bitch about, but honestly, this isn't terrible so far. I'm working on a scripted video for primarily screen reader users, but also just for people in general who are curious, where I just sort of go over this. A lot of screen reader users are taught by road. So like press this button, then press that button, then press this button. And what I'm noticing, particularly in these sort of like more busy UIs that we're seeing these days, it just gets them lost because things aren't always in the same place. Stuff moves around a lot. It's badly labeled a lot of the time. And they just don't have the skills to just look a little bit further and like maybe try the next button over, or like just look around a little bit, or they don't have the spoons. And when you don't have the spoons, that's one thing. Obviously, that's an accessibility issue, and that should just not be needed. But unfortunately, the world doesn't really care about the amount of spoonage people have, and it's sad. So really what I want to do with that video is indicate, okay, well, this is some clever and quick things you can do to try to at least get your stuff done and move on with your life. And then that might be helpful for some, because it's easy to say from a tech elitist point of view, where you're saying, okay, well, you have to have this amount of skill to make stuff work, or to make our site work for you. But it's really sort of the same thing as saying you need an X-spec computer to make my stuff work. And that's okay for games that are graphically intensive. But for a website, if your website has system requirements, yeah, sorry, guy, you're doing something wrong. So it's interesting that we do put system requirements on the user, not so much the user's machine these days. And that's, I don't know, I wanna do something with that. Maybe rant about that a little bit. I don't really do scripted videos on this channel anymore. I did them last year for the when I did the Advent of Cyber stuff for Try Hack Me last year, that was semi-scripted in that I did a little bit of looking around before I started these, but on the whole, I didn't write a script or anything. I just sort of went with what I was going to do. This will probably be a lot more structured, where I'll actually write down what I want to say first and then do the lines and all things. So that might be an interesting thing to try sometime. But for now, let's start.
Clickable region link, skip to content. Cookie banner region privacy dialog. Our website uses cookies out of region. Clickable. Cookie banner region dialog privacy.
I should probably get rid of that, shouldn't I, before it like covers privacy the entire dialog. Screen.
Cookie settings accept button.
Kindly leave. There privacy. We go.
Out of region, out of link my home. Dialog syllabus.
Okay, we're in a first thing we see is a dialog that is not properly focused by the focus management of the website. It says syllabus. So let's have a look at that. What that
syllabus
is.
Syllabus dialog. Syllabus button collapsed. Syllabus button collapsed. Syllabus.
Now I could be like horribly mistaken, but I think we have found the syllabus.
Button collapsed.
Here.
Syllabus. Menu item low link view full syllabus. Button close. Heading level 2 learn JavaScript. Button link syllabus browser region button expanded. Welcome to learn JavaScript.
So yeah, what I can see is there's a lot of ARIA being applied here, like a lot of regions, a lot of all sorts of things. That definitely wasn't here the last time I properly played with this.
Link graphic informational.
We had a Jay Scales in the Twitch the other week. I think he's worked on this at least up to a point.
Welcome to learn JavaScript. Button collapsed introduction.
Okay, this is the table of contents essentially for the course.
Heading level 2 learn Java.
Looks good. Let's get it out of the way for now.
Welcome to learn link my home. Dialog syllabus. Dialog help options.
We got help options. What's that?
Button collapsed get unstuck. Button collapsed get unstuck.
Get unstuck. So we have a dialog which has a button in it which is collapsed, and we have to press it to see what this is. Let's have a look. No, syllabus is like the table of contents with like the list of courses, the list of things in the course in it.
Collapsed heading level 3 community forums. Help
this,
option,
okay, so we got forums. Oh, shoot.
Button collapsed heading level 3 documentation. Community forums heading bugs heading level no next heading link general blank.
Yeah. Yeah, syllabus is like the term you use for like a course. When you do a course, the syllabus is going to tell you like what sections a course has, what lessons it's going to have, sometimes what kind of things you'll need to do the course, like the books you'll need, things like that. It's Syllabus.
Clickable. Heading level
it's the word. Options. It's a Latin word. Well, actually, I think more Greek because Latin didn't have a Y.
Heading E.
But okay. Let's close the help options for now too.
Clickable banner landmark link my home. Dialog tools.
It looks like they just sort of hang out.
Button my account drop down toggle.
What they've opted for here is to stick like these little things. I'm assuming they like pop out or something. They seem to always be present in dialogue elements, which I've honestly never seen before like this. Even when you close them, they reduce to this, so you can still click them as a screen reader user. Because the button to actually expand them is in the modal. It's really weirdly done.
Click start free trial.
Works fine enough. It's just odd.
Main landmark.
Right, here's the main content. This is probably going to be the first lesson, so let's have a look here.
Heading level 1, welcome to learn JavaScript.
Thank you.
A brief overview of what you will learn in this course.
Okay.
Heading level 3, what will you learn?
Heading level, skip it. Shh. We went from 1 to 3. That is an HTML5 violation, not a WCAG violation, though.
In this course, you will learn programming fundamentals with JavaScript syntax. The concepts covered in this course lay the foundation for using JavaScript in any environment. After this course, you will be able to implement JavaScript data types, built-in methods, and variables. Use conditionals to control the flow of a program in JavaScript.
Okay, so it's variables, it's conditional statements, if then else.
Construct functions and pass data through them.
We can do basic functions.
Identify global and block level scopes in JavaScript.
Scopes, which is a mess in JavaScript.
Use arrays to store lists of data.
Arrays, which... Lovely.
Use loops to execute blocks of code multiple times. Use iterator methods to simplify the process of looping over arrays.
Oh, iterator methods, so we do get each, maybe map.
Use JavaScript S6 object syntax to model real-world items.
We get AS6 classes.
Learning is social. Whatever you're working on, be sure to connect.
Okay, so we stop at AS6 classes, it looks like. Okay,
link code reviews
fair enough.
Heading level 3, what will you create? Throughout this course, you will be tasked with applying the concepts learned in projects. Here is a preview of some of the projects featured in this course. Link Kelvin Weather. Build fluency in JavaScript fundamentals by practicing variables and printing to the console to create a temperature converter. Okay, yeah, the first thing, so this is a really interesting thing, like, you know, the console is generally not considered very exciting to learn with, but it is really helpful for this kind of thing, where you just literally, you know, take number, change number, output new number. Like, you can do that on a web page, sure, but it's also just, you know, in the console, you have everything you need there, you can just use it. Link sleep debt calculator.
Sleep debt?
L-E-E-P-E-P.
Sleep debt. That's a term I've never heard before. What was that for?
Practice functions to help us build separation of concerns by building a calculator to tell us if we are getting enough sleep each week.
Okay, we call that sleep debt calculator. All right.
Link whale talk.
Whale talk. What's that?
Master the art of looping by creating a program that talks like a whale.
So this is what? It's gonna repeat the vowels a whole bunch. Why are you doing this? I speak whale. I totally do.
These projects will help you practice building fluency in JavaScript. We are excited for you to start.
We're excited you to start. Well, let me start.
Button next.
Next.
Next button next. Alt plus dot. Clickable.
What's for you, the whale character, the whale thing?
Clickable. Right. No next heading. Clickable content info landmark button next. Clickable.
Okay, so it keeps us on the next button. I have thoughts about that. We haven't looked at the new lesson yet. This makes it very easy to just click on through, but it's not really what you're meant to be doing. You're meant to be reading these things.
No previous edit field.
This is just text, though. Can we get to one that has like an actual? Oh, okay.
Banner link my home.
Yeah, you speak like a whale as long as you like. That's all okay. Crescent says is going to be whale says for a while. That's
level
fair.
2 narrative and instructions. Learn. Heading level 3, what is JavaScript? 1 minute. Last year, millions of learners from our community.
Crescent whales.
1 minute.
Oh no.
Last year, millions of learners.
That sounds like a seriously good like World of Warcraft weapon. Crescent whales. The axe of omnipotent bastardization. I don't know, something. Anyway.
Heading 1 minute. Last year, millions of learners from our community started with JavaScript. Why? Java is primarily known as a bad power. Since the Java included in this lesson.
Sorry, I'm going to skip through these a little bit because I know what JavaScript is, guys.
Move to the video walkthrough.
I've done development. I've done development for a bit. I kind of know
if you get stuck during this
more than I need to.
Like to see an experienced developer work through the lesson, watch this lesson button walkthrough video.
Okay, so that's cool. If you don't get the lesson, this is something that FreeCodeCam doesn't do. Oh, shut up. If that's something that FreeCodeCam doesn't really do, you have the community forums and the community solutions, but there's no videos generally. Like you have to either find those on YouTube or just sort of hang out and do something else. Hey, the cat's back.
New notification from Pushbullet. Mail. Rich Calagero. Community.
No, we don't need to hear what Rich Calagero has to say. We're not doxing people.
New notification from Pushbullet. Mail.
Meow. What are you doing behind my chair? Get out.
New notification from Pushbillet. Mail. Alexandra.Chelsea.
Close the door for a bit there. Stop reading notifications.
New notification.
Nope. This right here is why I generally don't tend to send
New notification.
This is why I generally don't send my speech through. Like the minute something comes through, it gets piped to the stream. Hey, Cyberman, Cyber Dante. It's been a minute. It's been a minute because I was out. I was on holiday. I was in the US for a few weeks. I was not at DEF CON. Like you asked me right before we raided out last time if I was going to see if I was going to DEF CON. I think that was you. And I said, no, I'm not going to DEF CON. I would love to go at some point, probably, if I have the funds and the friends to do. It might be fun to do. Sounds like a much of a brain bender as well as a no sleep for 4 days thing. But hey, it sounds fun. Hacker summer camp, am I right? But yeah, I was on holiday. I got back today, and yesterday technically. And today I felt jet lagged enough to do a stream, but I really couldn't think of a topic, so I just decided to do CodeCademy. I actually did put a poll, not really a poll, like an informal, hey, what do you guys want to see out on Mastodon? I don't think the majority of my followers saw it in time because I did it like a couple of hours ago, so I didn't really get any responses, so I just decided to pick something myself. I did also start a Blue Sky account today. I have no idea how it works, but there you go. Hey, follower. 0x redacted. I love it. Welcome in. Welcome in, OX redacted. I'd love to have you here. Did you find me through the infosecstreams.com website? Or did someone tip you off? Yeah, we're doing CodeCademy today. I was going to do their cybersecurity stuff on stream, but it looks like it's just watching videos, so I don't think you guys want to watch a video of me watching videos. That just doesn't seem very productive. Then again, there is reaction content, so there is that. What's Cyber Enigma? What's going on? Oh, it's Cypher Enigma. Hello, hello. Oh, did you? Welcome. Yeah, so what I usually do, I'm a fully blind hacker / coder / what have you.
Speech mode talk. Speech mode on demand.
So I use a screen reader. I don't have a monitor connected to this computer. I do everything through the screen reader. And usually I do like try hack me, hack the box. Probably do some TCM at some point, although that's also a lot of video watching. OffSec. I haven't done OffSec yet, but I might at some point. And then just all sorts of hacking stuff. So this week is a little bit of an outlier where I'm actually looking at CodeCademy. We're looking at CodeCademy to see how their accessibility is these days for various things. And yeah, that's what I decided to go do today. Like it's just I needed the topic. I didn't really want to go back into a massive like chapter of try hack me or more Hack the Box Academy, which is what we left off at last time. That'll come up again, probably next week. But I'm tired, guys. I don't want to do a lot of difficult work today. I flew in Sunday afternoon. I flew at 4 in the afternoon. I landed at 5 in the morning European time. Went to sleep 1 in the morning this morning, and then I sort of got some sleep in, but I'm still kind of wrecked from the jet lag, so I'm not gonna do too much. That's like actually hard. So yeah, today CodeCademy with a screen reader. We'll see how we do. So far it's been a lot of reading.
Walkthrough video button.
Yeah, it's a walkthrough video. Like that's what I was on. Yeah, I remember now. Yeah, so Free Code Camp, very similar concept, but more narrow and only focused on web development for the most part. Put your pitchforks down. I know they have ML, AI, and Python now, but that's mostly video courses as far as I know. CodeCademy does that same concept times like 20 because they do like all sorts of different courses now. And then the cybersecurity one apparently is like an ethical hacking video course. I'm kind of curious what that looks like, but I think it's really just like videos and then maybe quizzes. I don't think they have the infrastructure to actually do like CTFs, but we'll have to see.
Unavailable, please complete all main landmark code editor.
All right, here we go. This is an actually interesting one. So this is an interactive lesson Let's go to the top of the page here, see what we got. If we go up here,
out of editor, out of region.
Yeah, shut up. So the first thing we see
Main
is
landmark introduction to JavaScript. Console heading level 1.
we have a heading 1. That's good. It tells us where we are. What's the title bar doing?
Console introduction to JavaScript. CodeCademy. Google Chrome.
Okay, so almost the same thing. It puts the console first, which I actually prefer, so that's good.
Region heading level 2. Narrative and instructions.
Now, what are we supposed to do? Let's have a look. Learn.
Heading level 3. Console. 5 minutes. The console is a panel that displays important messages like link errors for developers. Much of the work the computer does with our code is invisible to us by default. If we want to see things appear on our screen, we can print or log to our Javas can use in our code. Keywords are words that are built into the JavaScript language.
Yeah, I know.
Console.log, what we put inside the parentheses will get printed, or it's going to be we're doing. Console.log 5.
Right.
Blank. This example logs 5 to the console. The semicolon denotes the end of the line or statement.
So the semicolon, it does do that, yes. It's technically not necessary in JavaScript in the sense that you can leave it out. It leads to really interesting things happening sometimes. So I think most people will put them in, and also when like you lint your code, they'll get a warning if you don't do that. Pretty sure even when you minify it, there will be semicolons, but I could be wrong on that. I haven't seen minified JavaScript code in a while, but even if you minify it, you should be able to see the semicolon. Apparently, and I saw this could actually be really interesting for reverse engineering students. I saw an article this week that apparently AI is really good at like decompiling minified code, like not decompiling it, but like maxifying it, I guess, sort of figuring out what everything is. So that could give you a real edge when you're trying to do like web reverse engineering for whatever reason. Like sometimes when you have to like look at minified JavaScript code, it's pretty hellish. So this might actually help you. I don't know. Like I have honestly not tried this, but I saw an article about it. Say, if you want to try that, it'll cost you like 2 minutes to do.
Although in JavaScript your code will usually run as intended without a semicolon, we recommend learning the habit of ending each statement with a semicolon, so you never leave one out in the few instances when they are required.
Okay, so they do bring that up. I appreciate that. Like, I do think CodeCademy brings a good balance between like dumbing content down, but also letting you know what you need to do. Kind of makes me want to see if like when you look at the HTML CSS one, if they bring up accessibility at all. Probably not, or at least not that much. But yeah, that would be a similar way of like, okay, you could put a div around everything, but also don't do that because you'd be a f***ing idiot. Anyway,
you will see later on that we can use console.log to print different kinds of data. Instructions. Checkpoint 1 enabled.
Checkpoint 1 enabled. What does that mean? Let's find out.
Use the console.log
to log your age to the console.
Run your code when you are ready to see the result.
So basically, I just need to dox myself and give you one third of my DOB. Great. Yeah, I'll do that.
Button collapsed stuck. Get extra guidance.
Okay, what does extra guidance do here? Let's see. I don't know how to compute. Help.
Effects off.
Let's see.
Put your age inside the parentheses of console.log. Button
okay, so it's really just extra text. It's like an extra hint, like the hint button on Try Hack Me, but just more explicit.
Put your age inside the parentheses of console.log. Console.log 99. Lang.
Okay, that is seriously some extra guidance right there. It literally gave us the answer.
Checkpoint 2-step instruction is unavailable until previous steps are completed.
Okay.
Video walkthrough. If you get stuck during this lesson...
Oh, okay, so when you do this bit, then it doesn't load the new page in. It just makes that bit work. You get like an extra checkpoint. Okay.
Lesson. Watch this lesson.
Well, let's try that.
Concept review.
Concept review. We haven't...
Want to quickly review some of the concepts you've been learning? Take a look at this materials. Link cheat sheet.
Oh, look at that. Okay, they got a cheat. I thought it was like a Memrise or Duolingo like review thing where you can literally have like a bunch of stuff. Like, this is what you did before. Do you remember how to do a plus in JavaScript?
Community.
Hint, it's a plus character. Anyway,
community forums.
We got the forums here. You can go to those one. Obviously, these get harder as you go, and sometimes you may need that.
Here 1, link 2, link 2, 3.
Okay.
Out of region, heading level 2 code editor.
And here's the code editor. Now let's see what the code editor is like.
Button current view.
Button current view. All right. You should never put a state on a button. You should put a verb on a button.
Button enter.
Because I don't know what this is going to do. What? Change the current view? Show the current view? Is it going to obliterate the current view? What's it going to do? Press it. I pressed it.
Heading button current view.
Nothing whatsoever happened.
Clickable. You are currently inside app.js. To toggle tab focus mode, press Ctrl+M. For a list of all functions and keyboard shortcuts, press F1. Editor has autocomplete multi-line.
Oh god, that's long.
Out of editor, button run. Button unavailable, copy file. Button reset workspace. Alt+G. Out of region heading level 2 output only terminal. Output. Clickable.
Okay, there should be nothing here yet.
Edit unavailable multi-line.
Okay, and it is like
Out of edit, out of region, content info, landmark 2.
yeah, an unavailable edit field. So I guess they disabled it for some reason. I don't think you need to put it disabled on a. Oh, they don't want you to changing the text in it. Okay, that's fair. So let's try to do what they said. We need to put like
Main landmark
our
output only,
age.
terminal region edit unavailable, multi-code editor region clickable. You are currently inside app.js. You are lang.
Okay, let's see if they have like a max on this console. Is it gonna autocomplete stuff? No, it doesn't look like it. Okay.
Data, any hint.
Oh, it does do that. It gives you parameter hints. That's nice. So we are, of course, 69,420 years old. Run.
Checkpoint 1 submitting. Loading code output. Checkpoint 2 enabled. Checkpoint 1 passed. Loading complete.
Oh, look at that. Nice. So you get a little bit of ARIA there where it indicates what it's doing. I'm sure visually that's very pretty, but for screen readers, we also need to make sure that they know what's happening. So we have ARIA lives firing. I'm not sure if they went in the right order, but they at least gave you what you needed to do. Tells us that checkpoint 2 is now ready to read. Can we get there quickly, I wonder? Can we just go Shift H and go back to where that was?
Code editor heading level narrative and instructions region console heading level 3.
No, we cannot actually. That is a shame. Okay, can we use the landmarks?
Code editor region code editor narrative and instructions code editor region code editor.
Okay, so what you're meant to do here is just sort of scroll up with the arrow key until you find it. That is a shame. That would have been an easy thing to it's low-hanging fruit to just put something above there.
1 link is Java here our community fully checkpoint 2 enabled. Lang. Console.log 99.
Yeah, this is what we did before. So now what do we need to do? Oh dear, code guru.
2. On the next line, write another console.log to print out a different number representing the number of weeks you've been programming. Button collapsed stuck. Get extra guidance.
The number of weeks I've been programming. Okay. Nah.
Console.log 69,420.
I am 12.
Right blank.
Well, thanks. How many weeks is 12 years? I'm 12 years old. I've been coding since I was a baby. So I've been coding for 12 years. Let's say 12. That would be 520, 640. No, 630. Sorry, I don't know how to math. What is even math? Oh dear. No, it's not right. Die. I'm so tired, guys. I'm sorry. It doesn't exist. It's actually 630. It's actually 624. Okay, let's go. I do like this mechanical keyboard. I don't get to use it much because my Braille display also has a keyboard. When I do have to give it, I can go with impunity. It's very satisfying. Makes it sound like I'm productive, even though I'm not doing anything.
Data, any hint.
So it's 520 plus 104 is 624. There we go. I am 12 and I can math real good. Let's go.
Checkpoint 2 submitting. Checkpoint 2 passed. Loading code output. Loading complete.
Hey, look at that. We did it. We are magic.
Effects off.
Okay.
Console.log.
Go play. Yeah, okay. Like, I need to turn, like, I can hear my own chat messages echo back as well. So every time that fires off, I can see it too. I actually need to turn that off at some point.
You are currently in console.log 69,400.
Okay, so we finished both of the checkpoints here. Can we now just continue on? Like, how does this work?
Link 1 concept lesson. What if you get stuck during this video? Button collapsed stuck. Get X of weeks you've been programming. On the next line of weeks button.
Oh, it just keeps hanging out. We need to go past this and then
run button, control copy, reset word, redify button, view solution button, content info, landmark back button, back, next button, next, alt plus dot.
And then this unlocks. Okay, so alt period apparently goes to the next page. So I actually see if that actually works. I've seen so many hotkeys that just outright don't.
Please complete all tasks to continue. Console introduction to JavaScript. CodeCademy unavailable. Connected to CodeCademy. Main landmark. Code editor region. You are currently inside app.js. To toggle tab focus mode, press Control plus M. For a list of all functions and keyboard shortcuts, press F1. Editor has autocomplete multi-line lang. Well, damn,
that's a lot of read. Okay, so did you catch that? I think we did move to a different thing. Let's find out, did we?
Introduction to JavaScript. Comments heading level
yeah,
1.
so did you catch what happened there? Initially, we got an error that said, hey, you're supposed to complete everything. So apparently somewhere in the ARIA, there's a short circuit that before the JavaScript gets told, hey, the user did in fact do that. You don't actually need to do anything here. The ARIA Live already fired off that error message, which is broken code. Didn't test this very thoroughly. So you're pretty gonna always get that error of, hey, you're supposed to finish everything, which is at that point not an error, just extra noise that we don't need. So again, a low hanging fruit. Test your shit, and then see what happens when you just press that button. In this case, you get a essentially non-necessary error for this. Let me see what we need to do. Make a comment, I'm guessing.
Checkpoint 1 enabled. 1. Let's practice adding some code comments. To the right, we've provided you with the beginning of the book Catch 22 by Joseph Heller. On line 1, write a single line comment that says opening line dot. E-N-I-L space G-N-I-N-E-E-O space.
Okay, so it says that I need to put opening line, capital O, at the first line. What if I just put something else there? Is it gonna fail? Because that would, free CodeCam would totally have a fit if you do that.
Button collapsed stuck. Get extra
Let's try it out.
Code. Lang. Console.log. It was love at first sight. Lang. Console.log. The first time the Assyrian saw the chaplain he fell madly in love with him. Fell just short of being jaundiced.
Ooh la la.
Console.log. The Assyrian was in the hospital with a pain in his liver that fell just short of being jaundice. Console.log. The doctors were puzzled by the fact that it wasn't quite jaundice. Console.log. If it became jaundice, they could treat it. Console.log. If it didn't become jaundice and went away, they could discharge him. Console.log. But this just being short of jaundice all the time confused them.
I have not read this book, but I kind of want to now.
Lang.
Okay, let's just put something else. Let's put, I don't know, hippopotamus.
Slash hippopotamus.
I don't know how to write hippopotamus,
space.
Apparently. And I also put only one slash. I should not be streaming. Hippopotamus. Oh yeah, that's how you write that.
Slash hippopotamus.
Hippopotamus.
Slash I-P-P-O-P-O-T-A-M-O-S line V S O-P-P-I-P-P-O-P-O-P slash hippopotamus. slash space H-I-P-O-P-O-T-A-M.
I'm gonna leave it like this.
Checkpoint 1 submitting. Check alert incorrect. Does the single line comment say slash opening line? Checkpoint 1 failed. Try again. Close button message. Loading complete.
Oh, look at that. It will not let you do it. Okay.
Out of region heading level 2 output only terminal. Output.
Now, can we see why it failed? Do we see the test output?
Clickable. It was love at first sight. Output. Click of the first time Assyrian the doctors if it did but this blank. Edit unavailable multi-line. Out of region content info land.
No.
Back.
So
button unavailable next.
This kind of bugs me about these automated code teachers. Free CodeCamp's even worse about that. It'll be just like, no, wrong. And it won't tell you why. It won't show you the unit tests they're running. It won't show you the output a lot of the time. So I'm like, just give me an expected so got this instead. Like you get in the regular testing. You might as well get used to that kind of output anyway. Why are we not seeing that? Guess it's overwhelming, but I would love to have that option to just see where it's fitting. Because sometimes it can be a matter of like a space in the right place or like a dot where like normally you would put a comma. It can be a really small, silly thing that has nothing to do with how good your code is. And it can just be really annoying to have to puzzle out what the problem is here. In this case, it's easy. I just put completely different random words in here. But if it's like maybe opening line and I put a small o instead of a lowercase o instead of an uppercase o, that might be a lot more tricky to figure out if you're not looking at the screen, as it were. Like I can hear it. The screen reader will tell you if you know to look for it. But if you don't, I'll show you. If I just put opening line and opening line with a capital O. And I do no further teching or processing.
Opening line.
These lines are identical. So it's one of those. I get it. Like you probably you might be giving too much away from the answer if you put that stuff in, but also please put that in, please. I want to see why it's going wrong. I don't want to just see a check mark or a cross mark that says nope, and then just have to divine why it's a problem. I think it would help a lot of people. Anyway, let's just actually continue. Opening line. Happy now?
Loading complete. Checkpoint 1 passed. Checkpoint 2 enabled.
Yay! Look at me, I did a super simple code thing. Did my cat get back in here? Cat! I'm done now. I'm done playing. Okay.
Console.//open console.log. It was love at first sight. Lang.
What do we need to do next? Let's see. Can we go into the next thing? Let's just hit next. See what happens.
Console//open.
Oh, that makes this double fun. Hang on. You can literally not hit that hotkey until, like, the alt dot that we just tried. You can literally not hit that next button until you're done. So you should actually never be seeing that. Please make sure you have all the things, the thing that we heard earlier. Let's finish this exercise here. What are we on time?
10:09 p.m.
We've been going for about an hour. Okay. Well, that's good. So I think after this, I will actually switch over to the cybersecurity thing and do like one lesson. See how bad it is. Maybe it's really good. We'll have to find out. I'm curious. We can do like a reaction video. Xerxex reacts. Or I guess ICNL reacts in this case. Yeah, speaking of Xerxex, if people want to see accessible gaming, that's also a thing I do. That's on the Xerxex channel. ZERSIAX. It's in the panels if you want to click there. That was my prior, like, the thing that was already there when I started this channel. Hence the higher follower count. But that's going to be a bunch of games. I'm going to be playing a number of different games over the next few weeks where I'm just going to see how far I get. First one is probably going to be either Diablo 4's PTR, if that has anything worth doing. It may not. Otherwise, I think I'll play with either Pokemon Reborn or Balatro this week. And then soon enough, Matt Campos, who's in the chat, we'll have to resume our dungeon wanderings in Diablo 4 proper as well, because we're getting the October updates soon, so we should probably get through the prologue proper pretty soon. Apart from that, Saturday, there's a couple of games I want to test. I want to look at Banner Saga. I want to look at Pokemon Reborn, which has gotten a couple of like accessibility options. I want to look at Fallen Legion, I think it's called. That's apparently pretty doable. I want to look at something Thunder Rays, apparently a boxing game that's pretty doable. I have a couple of games I want to kind of look at. None of them are really great accessibility-wise, but some of them are at least somewhat playable, and I want to go through them. So there's a number of games we're doing on that channel. And then this channel is going to keep being coding, hacking. I want to do at some point just go play with Ableton and see if we can learn that on stream. That could be fun. Maybe some language stuff. I don't know yet. It's geeky shit, pretty much. Heck, it might yank out my ham radio and go play with that at some point. Who knows? Just geeky stuff. Maybe some just chatting now and again as well. But on the whole, just mostly hacking, tacking, and coding stuff. So yeah, that's really what I do. If people want to check either of that out. The gaming stuff mostly ends up on YouTube. Not all of it does. Most of it that's just on Twitch. And sometimes if it's cool, I'll transfer it over. But not always. Particularly if the game is like nothing. If it's like nothing to play there's nothing to do. I will just not even put on YouTube. And if there is like a long running thing like the Diablo 4, we have like 4 or 5 streams of that now. Usually those end up on YouTube, but not everything does. So if you want to see gaming stuff, it's best to just follow that channel so you get notified. And catch the VODs if you're not there to do it personally. Let's have a look. What are we doing? Oh yeah, this thing. Let's finish this course. Rather this section and then go play with the cybersecurity video stuff. See how that works. If we have to actually do any practicals, I don't think so, but we'll see.
Console.log. The first time the Assyrian saw the chaplain.
Yeah, the first time you let's go. What do we need to do for the checkpoints?
Suited to prevent a single 2. Checkpoint 2 enabled. 2. Single line comments are great for adding context to your code. Multi-line comments are often best. Suited to prevent a block of code from running. However, both types of comments can be used for either purpose. Use a multi-line comment to comment out the rest of the code after the first console.log line only. It was love at first sight should be logged to the console. Button collapsed stuck. Get extra guide code.
Okay, that should not be too hard.
/ opening line. Console.log. It was love at lang.
What is it in JavaScript? /*/ if I'm not mistaken.
Console love lang.
Are you happy, Dr. CodeCademy?
Checkpoint 2 passed. Loading complete.
Oh yeah! We are so good at coding. Okay, let's switch gears here. Let's go look at that cybersecurity stuff now. I'm actually kind of curious how CodeCademy with videos would work. So let's find out.
Out of editor button run. Loading complete. Out of region link, skip to content.
Oh, look, it's a...
Out of region banner landmark.
There's a cat at my door.
Link my home.
This will probably be a little bit of a shorter stream, honestly. I was gonna do Gling, but I'll probably do that for another stream. I'm melting in here. The window isn't open. I'm tired. We're just gonna have a good time here. A little bit of a short. Hey, I didn't die and I'm back stream. That's really what this is. Let's see. How do I get to that thing? Go to the catalog. Is what we did. Yeah.
Main navigation landmark catalog button collapse.
Catalog.
Expanded.
Wow.
Link Python. Link PHP. Link R, link Swift, link Cloud, link AI, link Web Develop, link Data Science, link Web Design, link Professionals, link Build Your Site, heading level 2, top
there
link
it
to
is.
build your cybersecurity skills with new free video-based courses.
Free video-based courses, so you don't even need to pay for these. Look at that. They're really hamming up that they do.
Cybersecurity course.
Did he? Cool.
Main landmark cybersecurity heading level 1.
Yeah, my cat's meowing at the door and scratching at it, so I meowed back.
New cybersecurity is a fast-growing field that addresses the security risks of our increasingly connected digital world. Learn cybersecurity and you will learn how users, governments protect themselves and recover from cyber threats and attacks. Start defending yourself or your organization, or let this be your first step to becoming a security professional.
Okay, so...
heading level 2 related resources.
Is there any practicals in this?
Bullet docs, link Python.
Because you're not going to learn cybersecurity from videos. I hate to break it to you, but you won't.
Bullet docs, link Python.
I know that that's probably not what people like. Well, okay. So... the Cyber Mentor and things like ZTM, like, you know, these video course-based giants... they make good stuff, honestly. It's good videos. You just need to know that when you're doing those kinds of courses, you're really not meant to just passively watch them. You're meant to sort of put what they teach into practice, which may or may not be possible. Like if you do get a lab you can play with, and that's great. If you have to set one up, that's also great. But actually do that. Don't just watch it passively. Because this stuff, all the command line switches and all the things, you kind of just need to sort of memorize by doing them a lot. And... just watching videos isn't gonna cut it. Oh.
Ops 30 Google Firebot V5.
What did Zach Brand do? Oh, thank you, Zach Brand. I literally said you weren't here. I can't see those yet, so let me see what you did.
Zach Brand gifted 1 tier 1 900 red 0 red 4 that followed.
Appreciate the one gifted sub there. Thank you very much. Like, do, you know, make use of that September thing. Like, I think it's a little silly, honestly. I like Bleptember a lot more. I had to look up what that was, but I kind of love that practice of Bleptember, where it's like just a pet with the tongue hanging out of their face being photographed. Yeah, September. So if people want to throw money at me, like, you can do that a little bit cheaper now and be subscribed and all that stuff. So I appreciate it. Thank you, Zach Brand. We what were we doing? Oh yeah, videos about cybersecurity. So yeah, videos, like there are certainly like video courses out there. Just make sure you actually do the exercises and go through the pain. Don't just watch people suffer. That's really what I'm saying.
Bullet link cheat sheets.
So we got
link Python. Bullet link articles.
Cheat sheets, articles, projects.
Cybersecurity start link free course. Link heading level 3 introduction to cybersecurity. Link learn about the fast-growing field of cybersecurity and how to protect your data and information. Okay, this feels really like sort of what is hacking. Can we get something a little bit more intermediate? Link from digital attacks.
Let's see.
Link beginner friendly. Link 3 hours. Link blog post. Link what is cybersecurity. Heading level 2 cybersecurity courses. 71 results. Filters.
Oh my god, that's a lot of courses. All right, let's see if we can find something that looks a little practical.
Button unavailable. Heading level 3 filter by left clickable checkbox not checked intermediate.
Can I help you, Fira?
Heading link view plan. Heading level 3 filter by price. Link view clickable checkbox not checked paid. Filter by type heading level 3. So again, I can actually, this may be wrong because it's just a component, but there is a checkbox here in the filters for free or paid. They literally said in the link just now, it's free courses all around. You don't need to pay us anything. So it's like, is that really true though? Are you it up again? Like, is that what's happening here? Let's just see what we can find. Filter by average time to filter by securing fundamentals of cybersecurity heading level securing express applications heading left fundamentals of cyber resilience and risk cybersecurity analyst interview scan systems with map heading level 3 link. Okay. So this is good. This is essentially simple, but
interactive. At least I hope so. I hope they let you play with Nmap. So let's have a look what this is.
Skill path scan systems with map heading level 3. Learn about map. At loading document. Scan systems with clickable region link. Skip to content.
Am I allowed to play this without having to pay them?
Main learn about mat includes Lin auditing, coding, hacking. It includes Linux, command line, scripting, Lua, and audit button. Try it for free. 5,500.
No, I'm not. Okay. Well, can we start a trial without having to pay them money? As in, giving the credit card number. No, we cannot. Look at that. So this is what I mean. Like, this is why I don't like these kinds of services. Like, okay, I can do stuff for free. You get what I get to do for free, but it's so inconsistent. Like, they say free courses. You go look, there's paid courses in there. They say, free skill path. You click it. There's a free room in the middle, so it's not actually free, just mostly free. And if you're a completionist like myself, where you just wanna get the path done, you can, because you have to pay the money first. It's just like, oh, that's so annoying. Seriously.
Heading level 2 plan and billing. Save by paying annually. Save 216 euros.
Save 216 euros, guy. If I have to spend 216 euros just to get this, then no, I'm good. Try Hackme, that has like their main thing is cybersecurity. Pretty sure they're like 96 a year, if that. They're like 8 a month. So how are you where are you getting like this whole 300 plus euros from? That is not okay. Like, seriously. But yeah, it would be 360 euros, like $30 a month times 12. So much math today, seriously. 360 bucks just to get this. And to be fair, yes, you do get an awful lot of material for that price, but also most people will not need all that material. They just want to learn like one programming language, or like I don't think like someone who wants to learn C++ is going to be all that interested in C# or Python. Like, they just want to learn C#. So at that point, your massive catalog of stuff becomes a whole lot less relevant. And you're paying a whole bunch of money for stuff you don't need, and you can get like more specified resources, like, other things. I mean, I know of a C# course, actually, done by Tim Corey. I'm timcorey.com, and I think they charge like 60 a month as well. But all their stuff is C#. Like, all of it is possibly relevant. And again, you still get that same problem. And that is a ridiculously high price for the courses they do, but it's, I don't know. It feels such an interesting way to monetize. And I see a lot of like people do this. I see like a lot of people just making as many things as they possibly can and make this huge library of things that honestly you may only want like 5% of, and you have to pay like for all that content like commensurately, which makes sense. But everything's broken.
Switch on save by paying annually.
All right, so we can't do this one. Let's go back. Let's do a free course. Let's find a free. That intro thing was free. I guess we don't get to do much in that, but I guess we'll watch it. Let's see. Up. Let's look at the free cybersecurity course, the one that they let us have without giving them our soul.
Related resource to cybersecurity. Introduction to cybersecurity. Heading level 3 link.
Yeah, this one's free.
Introduction to cybersecurity.
So, digital attacks. Tell us all about what you do.
Click a link by home.
Let's see.
Main learn about the fact from digit graphics button 3080 rate buttons to 105th button start.
Let's start. Does it just go right into a video? Do we have to pause it? Can we just not have it autoplay, please?
Clickable banner landmark link CodeCademy.
Good.
Main will define what as we become phones corner of just here on the net data on an enterprise level. Data sense cyber graphic and ones at a tower.
Okay, so they have alt text for the images. That's good.
Graphic A robot knight defense against a big attacker wearing a purple robe shooting lightning bolts of zeros. Graphic and ones at a tower.
I kind of love this like wizard duel like image of hacking. Like, it, even in some books you can see it. Like, there's this, I don't think you'll be able to find it anymore, but back when I was a wee young lad, there was this book called The Heretic that you could find on some like scribd like websites. Like, there was like this thing called The Heretic, and it was pretty much just that you were in a virtual reality, and like a firewall was something you could touch with your avatar, and you could like call out anime style something like Raider, and it would like play your like Raider program that would then attack the firewall. I just love that. It's so stupid and cheesy, but it's just a fun image. Kind of. I don't think even Watchdog works like that, does it? Like Watchdog has hacking minigames, but I think they're more like sort of like a Simon thing or like a fit the puzzle piece in the right place kind of deal. It's not really this whole firing spells at each other or something. This is not off to be the wizard, guys.
The internet has completely revolutionized the way we communicate with each other and share information.
Yeah. So this is all theory. I kind of want to see if there's like quizzes we can look at before we call it for today. So this is just a bit of text.
Heading no next form, no next clickable content info landmark button continue. 10 XP. Increase to 0 XP new. 10 XP. Article complete heading level 1.
Oh.
You earn 10 X toward your skills.
I got 10 experience points for clicking a next button.
Content info landmark
continue.
What is cybersecurity? CodeCademy document. Effective learning is all no next step. Set a weekly target heading level 1. No previous heading.
Oh, I think I clicked the wrong thing.
Weekly targets. Weekly save and continue button unavailable.
Whatever. That one.
Check. Weekly save skip button.
Oh, you can skip it. Perfect.
Unknown. Clickable. Clickable main landmark. The cybersecurity industry heading level 1.
Yeah.
Content info next button next.
Another article that I could just XP for. Oh yeah, more experience points.
O-N-T. Unknown. The cybersecurity industry CodeCademy. No previous. No next heading. Practice heading level 1. Go from theory to real world projects.
Oh, here we go.
Practice new skills. Connect concepts or put it all together to create something of your own. Link project. Link heading level 2. Decrypt secret messages. Create a playlist app with the visualize Twitch gaming data. Create decrypt. Go from no previous. Oh, heading level 1. Go from heading level 1. Go from theory to real world.
Wait, how did we
projects.
get here? Why is this even here?
Skip for now button. No next button.
Skip for now. Get out with your ads. I'm trying to learn about hacking stuff. Don't tell me about Twitch data visualizations. Get out.
Clickable region link.
What else we got?
Main landmark quiz. What is cybersecurity quiz?
Okay, so yeah, it is quizzes. It is just quizzes all the way down. Let's have a look.
Heading level 2 questions. What does the CIA security triad stand for? Heading level 2 answer choices. Button Central Intelligence Agency.
I'm really tempted to pick that.
Button confidence, insurance, action. Button congeniality, integrity, access. Button confidentiality, integrity, availability.
Okay, well, if you were not aware, it's those three.
Landmark button confidentiality, integrity, availability.
Confidentiality, integrity, and availability. So you need stuff that's confident, like in the sense that only certain people can see it. It needs to be correct. It needs to be reachable when you need it. That's really what the CIA is. And that is fun because I actually started my cybersecurity undergrad at South New Hampshire University this week. So this will probably come up in my readings this week.
Oh,
anyway, continue.
Unavailable. Alert. Show more button. Alert. Yes. Confidentiality is the need to enforce access. Who can see this and who shouldn't. Integrity refers to data integrity here. We need security controls that protect data from being changed or deleted. Unavailable. Progress. 12%. Unavailable.
So the thing didn't fit all the way in the ARIA message, did it?
Yes.
Good job.
Button unavailable. Congeniality. Integrity. Button yes refers to data deleted. Button show more. Content info landmark 1/8.
Wait, why would you wanna? What? Why is that truncated by default? What the actual CodeCademy? Like, why would you want an exclamation for your correct answer, but then only see half of it? What?
Progress 12 button next.
I know that phones have small screens, but this is just dumb. Why would you ever just not want the rest of that? That's just stupid. If your thing's too long, just make it shorter.
Who's main button
All right.
heading level 2 confidentiality and cyber.
Hey, thanks.
Heading level 2 questions.
Appreciate that.
Confidentiality and cybersecurity is about.
So yeah, who knows? Maybe in a year I will do it for the money on Twitch. College is expensive. Let's see.
Confidentiality and cybersecurity is about.
Confidentiality and cybersecurity is about, like, what?
Heading level 2 answer choices.
Not putting your nudes online. Is that going to be an option?
Button making sure data is consistently, reliably available to those who are authorized.
No, that's availability.
Button making sure the data is what we expect it to be by keeping backups of data in different versions.
I think that's integrity.
Button and securely checking for changes. Button enforcing and ensuring levels of access. Who can see this and who shouldn't. Button keeping secrets to yourself.
Well, that too, I guess, but not really what we mean here.
Progress 25%. Alert correct. Some of the ways confidentiality is managed are keeping levels of access and setting permissions, encrypting data and files, and requiring multi-factor authentication. Progress 25%. Unavailable. See,
that one fit. Why didn't the other one fit?
Correct. Permission button on the content info landmark 2/8. Progress 25. Button next.
Okay, let's finish this
Next
quiz and then
available.
see if we can bother someone. Because, like I said, I'm melting in this room. It's too warm for this stuff.
10:28.
We're about at our usual time anyway. We usually do about 2 hours for these streams. It's like 1.5 hours now, so I think I did good. Let's see what else we got.
Main heading, which of the following is closest to what cybersecurity is? Heading level 2 answer choices.
Cybersecurity is when robots come to gun you down in the middle of the universe. Okay, whatever.
Button A, broad field of study and practice that responds to security vulnerabilities as technology evolves.
That sounds pretty book smarty.
Button ensuring personal defense with methods like downloading the latest secure messaging apps. Button browsers and setting multiple passwords.
I mean,
Button locking all information into a safe. Button hacking technology and learning about hacking tools. Content info and
I kind of wish it was that. That's like the fun part for cybersecurity to me, honestly. Like, I'm not really a blue teamer. I much rather just like to break things and see if I can get into things. Which is not really what the undergrad is about either. It's a lot about, managing risk and doing like the CIA stuff and, defending a lot, not so much attacking. Like, if you want to attack, you have to do extra box. Hey, I hacked the Hack the Box Academy in order to do more of that and try Hack Me, no doubt. So, yeah, that's going to be happening a lot more in the coming time as well.
Main lock into a broad field of
I'm going to assume they want this one for this.
37%. Alert. Yes. Cybersecurity ensures that technologies are safe from certain attacks while still letting technology serve their purpose. Progress 37%. Unavailable.
I am the GOAT.
Yes. Button unavailable. Ensuring person locking all information. Hacking content info. Landmark. Next button.
Next.
Next button unavailable.
Confidentiality, integrity, and availability. It came up a little bit earlier.
Region.
Yeah, I like yours better too. That's good.
No next radio button.
If I ever talk about the No Such Agency, I'm talking about the NSA.
Out of region link. Skip to content.
Now what? Another ad?
Main landmark quiz. What is cyber's heading? True or false?
Oh, it's a true or false. Okay, what do we got?
You can only join the cybersecurity industry if you have a strong technical and engineering background.
No, same with accessibility. You don't need a strong technology background. It helps a bit, but you don't need it.
Heading level 2 answer. Button false. Button true. Button false.
Shiro wants to join the cybersecurity.
Progress 50%. Alert. Show more button. Alert. There are plenty of non-technical roles and plenty of ways to catch up with the technical background too. Non-technical roles include security risk consulting, user education and training, and compliance and go. Progress 50%. Unavailable.
Okay, again, that one doesn't fit, but also I don't know if I would want a non-technical person teaching technical topics to non-technical users. That sounds more like what the government is doing, honestly, with IT, where people who don't know IT get people who know IT way too well to do things for them in IT, and then afterwards be like, why did it go wrong? Why did we spend millions of dollars on a system that doesn't work? And like, hey, yeah, why did you do that? Happens a little bit too often. Like, what was it the other time? I don't remember if this was here or in the US, but it was like a cybersecurity director of some country or some state that didn't know what email was or something weird like that. Where I'm like,
no more button unavailable.
There is not having a technical background, and then there is just not at all being in tune with the field that you're supposed to be like a big meme in. Like, come on.
No, next button.
I think it was Japan. Now I think about it.
Landmark, next button.
I think Japan had like this weird. I think it had like something like that.
Button next. E. Main landmark thesis. Active a button.
Coffee.
Region
My dog is back, so I guess I can make coffee, but not right now. It's a bit warm and late for coffee right now.
10:32 p.m. No next.
There's the coffee command though, if people are bored. Let's
Main
see.
landmark quiz. What is cybersecurity? Heading level
What's
2
next
questions.
question?
Fill in the text.
Fill in the text.
Heading level 3 code. Clickable blank 1 refers to identifying risks, assessing the pros and cons of certain security vulnerabilities, and finding the most cost-effective and efficient security solutions. Clickable blank 2 is the continuous gathering of knowledge of possible attacks. Heading level 2 answer choices. Button risk management. Activate the select. Button user education. Activate the select.
Okay, interesting. So for these buttons, where you essentially just put blanks in the right places, like things in the right places in the blanks, for some reason now all of a sudden we get told that when you press them, you select them. And then what? Do you drag them?
Button cost benefit analysis. Activate button security education. Click or drag progress. 5 main landmark. Click or drag and drop to fill in the blank.
Click or drag and drop. Okay. So I'm guessing if you just click, it does like a CyberChef thing. It just puts it in the first possible place. Okay, well, let's find out. The first blank.
And find the clickable blank one refers to identifying risks, assessing the pros and cons of
identifying risks, assessing the pros. I'm pretty sure they want risk management there. So
heading level button, risk management. Activate the select.
Click.
Unknown. What is cybersecurity? Button use heading level 2 answer choices. Secure and click heading level for clickable button risk management. Selected. Activate the deselect refers to identifying risks, assessing the pros.
Okay, so yeah, the button is now in text and you can press it to deselect it. Really what they mean is to remove it from the text again so you don't have it. I kind of like this, but I also think this was like a solo effort from like one or a small team of developers that didn't know what everybody else was doing. I do like it though, it's well done.
Heading click and cons of certain security vulnerabilities and finding the most cost-effective and efficient security solutions. Clickable blank 2 is the continuous gathering of knowledge of possible attacks.
Continuous gathering of knowledge of possible attacks.
Button user education.
User education, possibly.
Button surveying.
Surveying, I don't think so.
Button threat intelligence.
Threat intelligence.
Button cost benefit and button security education. Active click or drag and drop to fill in the
I'm guessing they want security education?
Security
I don't really know.
Progress.
Let's find
62%.
out.
What is cybersecurity quiz CodeCademy document. Button cost benefit analysis. Activate the select. Click or drag and drop content info land main button heading level 2 answer choice gathering of knowledge of possible attacks.
No.
Heading button user education.
Apparently
activate
not.
The select. Button surveying. Activate button threat intelligence. Activate the select.
Surveying?
Button threat button click or drag and drop content info progress 62 button check answer.
Oh, I have to check answer.
Next button. Progress 62 per 5/8. Main landmark heading level 2 answer choices. Clickable education is the continuous vulnerabilities and finding the most cost-effective heading con progress button blank. Clickable. Click content info landmark button next. Progress 62/6/8. Main landmark button review. Activate the select.
Oh, that was weird. Okay, so when you have these, like, the experience is completely different for those. It doesn't give you a little pop-up that says, hey, actually it's this. No, it just sort of, okay, it's fine.
Button fill in the blank. Heading level 3 code.
Now what?
Security clickable blank 1 is about making sure an organization enforces certain regulations and policies and continuously audits. Heading level 2 answer choice button education.
I think they want posture here. Is that an option?
Button compliance. Button intelligent. Button review. Click or drag and drop to
no.
Button compliance.
I'm guessing compliance.
Progress 75%. What is cybersecurity quiz CodeCademy document? Button intelligence. Activate the select. Button or click or content info main landmark. Click or drag and drop to fill in the blank. Button review. Activate the select button certain regulations of security clickable button compliance selected. Activate the deselect is about making sure an organization enforces certain regulations and policies and continuously audits. Heading button education. Act button intelligence button review. Activate click or drag and drop to fit content info landmark 6/8. Progress 7 button check answer.
Oh, I keep being thrown off that the content info, which is really just what a footer is for, has the next button in it. I keep not looking there for reasons.
Next alert you got it.
Oh.
Progress 75%.
I'm not sure if that means you got the last one wrong.
Button next.
But I guess we'll see.
Prog 6/8. Main landmark you got it. Prog but blank. Clickable. Blank. Clickable. Content in process. Fill in the blank. Heading security clickable and continue.
Yeah, okay, so we're done.
Content next button.
Next.
Prog 7/8. Main button heading through heading level 2 questions.
Yeah, so just sort of quietly. Does it
what is cybersecurity?
No, so there's nothing that tells the screen reader here that the page has loaded something new in. This is really when you want to do that. Like at this point, I have to go look all over the page to see, did we get a new question? What are the answers now? Where am I meant to go next? This is not necessary. Like it's doable enough and it's not hard, but it takes time and it isn't necessary. So in this case, it's really when you want to start making sure that you actually do have some kind of some kind of little notice, area live that says, hey, you're now on question X of Y. I don't know, something like that. Just saves me a lot of time. Shido is really trying to get that door down.
Heading level 1 quiz. What is cybersecurity?
We're almost done, buddy.
Heading level true or false.
Let's
there are many overlaps in the different domains within cybersecurity.
Many overlaps, so I'm sure there are.
Progress 87%. Alert it's true. They tend to work together. Progress 87%. Unavailable.
Okay, yeah, thank you for that little little bit of extra
false
little bit.
Available. Content info landmark next button.
Next final question and then we're done out of this. We're done. We're gonna drop these popsicles down.
Main landmark answer choices heading bar. Button cryptography. Button critical infrastructure. Heading level 2 answer choices. Which of these is not a subset of cybersecurity engineering?
All right, which one is not cybersecurity engineering?
Heading button critical infrastructure engineering.
SSE.
Button cryptography.
Cryptography.
Button screen engineering.
Screen engineering.
Button application security. Content info.
I'm guessing screen engineering. Just stick a lightsaber developer in there while you're at it.
Progress 100%. Alert. Yes, this isn't an established field within cybersecurity. Progress 100%. Unavailable. Yes, this isn't button unavailable applicant.
All right, so we're done. Now what? Next.
Progress 1 button blank. Content info button. What is cybersecurity blank? Clickable. 1 of 2 free quizzes used. Link unlock unlimited quizzes.
Oh my, even quizzes are capped at 2 per what day?
Heading level 1 quiz summary. Heading level 2 what is cybersec has details. Caption 87% progress. Out of caption great job your highest score 87% 7 correct 1 incorrect.
Okay, so I got that one question and I got it wrong. I guess one of them wasn't correct.
Button retake quiz. Heading level 3 quiz questions. Button graphic correct question. Button 1. Button what does the C button graphic correct button 2. Button graphic correct question.
Okay, so can I see the one that wasn't correct and see what the actual correct answers were?
Correct question graphic button. Enter button 5. Button fill button graphic correct question. Button 6. Button fill button 5. Button graphic incorrect question.
Doesn't look like it. All right, so now what?
Correct grade is helpful button. Grade is on help show information content info landmark continue learning button.
Continue learning.
Button, what is cybersecurity quiz code? Blank clickable content info quiz complete heading level
quiz
1.
complete.
10
experience.
Content info landmark continue but
do I level up at some point? How does that experience stuff work? I don't know.
What's your programming personality? Heading level 1. Find out which career.
Okay, well, okay, I'm done now. If we're getting like what's your personality type quizzes, I'm peacing out. Let me move speech back to just me so I can look around for a... Yeah, that would be fun. Sound effects would be cool. So, yeah, so I'll go back. I see Noel's back. Xerxes is back tomorrow with something. Feels like I have like multiple personalities going on here. Is there anyone I can go to bother? Yeah. There is actually. So for the Twitch crowd, we're gonna look at someone who is apparently making their own authentication system. Something that as a security enthusiast, I should probably not recommend you try, but fun for an exercise. Let's go say hello. We're gonna see how CM Griffing is doing. I believe Dante, you brought that person in at some point, didn't you? Anyway, we're gonna see how they're doing. I'm getting so many emails from CodeCademy. It's not a stupid amount of emails. That's okay. Yeah. So we're gonna go say hello, see how they're doing, and do like a post return stream raid. Raid there, that guy. Yeah. I don't know why he's not on there.
We will be raiding CM Griffing in 90 seconds.
And he's somewhat sizable, so maybe if he sends this community my way sometime, that would be good for the channel. Numbers have been going well, honestly. Like, I've been out for a few weeks, obviously, but, you know, just numbers are steadily rising. We got over 200 YouTube subscribers at this point. That's very nice. Steadily clipping towards that 500 goal, so I can advertise the fuck out of everything. Nah,
60 seconds remaining.
Like about 10 to 12 new followers as well on I see no, a couple on Xerxes. I'm not complaining. Again, not here for the numbers or the money. It's just really nice to see the audience grow, so my stuff reaches more people. That's always nice. Means I can do more good, and you know, in the sense that I'm doing good. Just going to assume that I do. Tomorrow, gaming stream, Xerxes. Not sure what I'll do yet. Probably Pokemon Reborn or Balatro. Remaining. And then Saturday, whichever one I didn't do tomorrow, probably. We'll have to see. And anyway, this has been fun. Glad everyone's still here. I'll be back next week on Tuesday. Probably with either Hack the Box Academy or Try Hack Me. We'll have to see.
10 seconds remaining.
And yeah. I'll see you guys next time. Have a good day. Don't blow anyone up, and I'll see you when I do. Goodbye.
Raid forwarded to CM Griffing.
Hey,